Okay, we'll start, students. I'll just explain the easier ones. Give me a minute. So I told you correct. I've corrected. Hope you have gone through your answer sheets and got up, and you'll figure out where you'll have done mistakes. Okay, we have even discussed the answers. There are four more papers. Diyashri, Zadya, Joshita, and who else have to correct? Only three, right? Others, did I send you all the answer sheets? I corrected the entire thing. Diyashri, Adya, okay, fine. We'll do that later. All of you look at the screen, students. We'll start writing. Start solving. First question. I'm going to skip this. One matrix question. You know how to solve this matrix now? Take a square, multiply both. Naomi, practice this, Naomi. No, this is different. I've sent a different one. Okay, fine. Find the matrix C, students. C, where C is a 2 by 2 matrix. So first complete these two. Look here, multiply these two, then that is equals to 5C. Okay, I'll explain this. Look. Imagine you completed A and B, students. The equation is A square minus 5B square is equals to 5C. I'll just explain, you'll try it later. If you multiply, imagine you get 5, 4, 3, 2 here. And here after 5, B square. First multiply B square, 3, 2, 1, 0. Then you multiply this inside. 15, 10, 5, 0. Next. According to this equation, take 5, 3, 4, 2 minus this 15. 15, 10, 5, 0. Okay. How do you solve this equation, students? If you want to find the value of C, what happens to 5? 5 will get divided. 5 will get divided, right? Divided in the sense 1 by 5. Look here, it should get divided by 1 by 5 to both. Understood? All of you understood this part? So first solve this A and B. Whatever value we get, first solve this. Look at this part. Calculated. Once after calculating, remember you get question like this. For this the answer, imagine it is 10, 12, 15, 5 is equals to 5C. Now division. Now we'll have to divide. If you want to find C, last part is division. So 10 divided by 5, students, 12 divided by 5, 15 by 5 and 5 by 5. We'll get the value of C. Reduce everything, we'll get the value of C. Is this clear? You'll try it later. Okay, try this matrix question later. Next one. And Tanishka, even yesterday's test I had given students. See, quantity I didn't mention like this in bracket, but you'll have questions like this. Can you see almond quantity? Then we need to calculate the value. In exam, you can write, you can draw the box. Okay, you can find the answer, or almond, right? Almonds price is equals to 65, 650. GST is 5%, 5 divided by 100. Ones are twos are, you get 65 divided by 2. Okay, what do you need to calculate here? GST rate is given. The total GST, SGST bill, GST or SGST, what do we need to calculate? All this time, whatever questions we solve, GST, they ask direct GST amount, students, but here it is SGST. Okay, so price of one value is 650, one quantity 5%. 5 ones are 0 and 0 gets cancelled, 5 ones are 5 twos are. 2 goes 32.5. So if it is GST, how much should I take? See, GST value is 32.5, right? If it is SGST, It should be half of this. What I have to do? Divided by 2 students. You'll get 16 point. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, carry 0, add 0, 1. 16.25 is the answer. Okay, I'll show you only one calculation, other things you all have to do. See it. Write it like this. And I saw few students have written this table. You don't have to write the table. You don't have to write the table. All of you will write answer 2. And once again I repeat, make a note of the timing, students. I sent it in the group. According to the time, you'll solve the question. Start with section B, then go with section A later. Next, almonds, right? Almonds. Okay, price. I want all of you to try this. Complete it now. Be quick. Okay, almonds you all try, students. What about diyas? How many diyas are there? What is the total quantity? So if price is equals to 50, quantity is equals to 2. What is the total price then? What is total cost price? 2 into 50 is 100. So GST is not given. Don't worry about GST. Just keep it as 100. Try this cookies, 80. If there are two quantities, 80 into 2 is 160. Remember, we need to read the main question, student. They didn't ask us GST, SGST. If GST is 5, how much is SGST? How much is half of 5? How much is half of 5? 2.5. Let's calculate this 2.5. So therefore, SGST is equals to 650 into 2.5 for percentage divided by 100. There is point given. Remove this point and multiply, students. Remove the point and divide by another 10. Lemula, you have to send it to me. All of you, once you will write this answer, you have to send it to me, students. Practice it. If you don't send, send a message to your parents. Almost last class. Okay, if possible, I'll take night. That's it. End of tuition. This may be the last class. When does your exam get over, students? When does it get over? March 22nd? Okay, after that I'll conduct one class. Okay, last class to discuss the paper, final exam, whatever you have done. Or let me see your timetable. Any one Friday or Saturday I'll conduct one class. This is just GST, then write total cost price, total amount. Total amount is 650 students, 650 plus 16.25. 660. Okay, there is a difference here. Fine, only one or two calculations are enough. Other things we know how to solve. You all know cookies? How to solve, yes? GST rate is not given. Just ignore that. Okay, just ignore that, Marian. Okay, I'll do it. And how did, see, you can do it two ways. You can write it separately like this. Okay, you can write it separately or in a tabular form, students. You can write it even in the table form. But calculation, you should do it on the working column. Look here. First one, just copy the serial number. Better you can try it like this. Almond. And this is Dia. Third one is cookies. Price is given. 650, 50 and 80. Okay, you'll do one thing. GST concept, student. If they give it in table, even you all do it in table like this, so that you won't get confused. CK cookies and quantity 123, 122, 122. GST rate, right? GST rate 5%. If there is enough of space, you can do it like this, 18%. Okay, like this. Next, what are the things we need to find here? SGST and total amount. Total amount. And I think there won't be enough of space, students. Enough of space. You'll do one thing, right? Serial number, almonds, diyas, and third one is cookies. Just ignore all this. Just ignore price and everything. Just directly calculate GST. We need GST, SGST. Okay, GST. For that, we also need price because quantity is given. Do it like this: serial number and write price. You can write price. Okay, for almond, what is the price? All of you will respond. For almond, one quantity, the price is 50. And for diya, what is the price? How much is 50 into 2? 100. Write it like this. Total price 100. Because definitely you won't have space and you'll get confused. So don't do it like this. Let me write. Total price is 650 and 100. Next for CK cookies, 18 into 160. Write it like this. Next, GST. GST percentage is given. You all write GST amount. For AA, how do you calculate? For almond, 650 into 5 divided by 100. What do we get, students? Respond. 32.5, right? Keep 32.5 here. Do we need to calculate GST or SGST? SGST, right? So next to GST, what you have to write? Next to SGST, GST, SGST. What is SGST? Is it 32.5 or half of it, students? It is half of it. So when you divide, 2 goes 16 times, point. 2 2s are 4, carry 0, 1, 5. 16.25 is SGST. Now, Mariana, for Dia, is there any GST value? Just put dash students. It doesn't have any GST. Next one. Tell me for cookie students. What's the GST rate? 18%. How do you calculate 18%? 18% of GST. 160. Do this in working column. 18 divided by 100. All of you calculate this. Just calculate this part and tell me. Be quick. All the GST concept, do it like this, students. What is required? Serial number, total price, GST, SGST. 28.8. Okay, 16 into 18 divided by 10. Fine. 28.8 students. GST is 28.8. How much is SGST? Divide this by 2. Divided by 2. 14 point. Is this clear? All of you understood? 14.4. Okay. Write all the GST like this, students. Don't copy the table. Don't copy the exact table, whatever is given. That is not required. Whatever you all required, do it like this. If they don't ask SGST, ignore. Just erase this. For the other questions, if SGST is not asked, just ignore that. Calculate GST, only the GST part. Done? All of you are completed? Now, two things are given, students. One is they have asked us to find SGST amount. But what about tax? When they ask total amount, will you pay only SGST or total GST? What you have to pay? You need to pay total GST, right? This is the concept. Remember, we need to pay total GST, not only SGST, total GST. So total amount. Look here. Total amount. The fifth column, what we need is total amount, right? Total amount. So for total amount, not GST, add 650 plus 32.5. Look here, 650 plus 32.5. The answer is 603 plus 2, 8, 2.5. Total amount. In the same way, there is no total amount for this one, students. Diya, for Diya, it is only 100. Now tell me for cookies, what is the total amount? 160 plus, which one I have to add? What is the GST? 160 plus? Yes. What's the answer? 28. 180? 188.8. Yeah, so this would look like this mean median concept, student, mean table. Like mean table, you all can solve this. Is it clear? All of you understood how to solve? Now, what are the two things required? Total SGST. See, you can calculate here. What is the total SGST? Calculate here. Total SGST. And what else they've asked? Total amount of the bill. Which column I have to add for total amount, students? Which column I have to add? Last column. See, look here. Write 100 like this. So it is already arranged. All you have to do is just add. Add these two. That will give you the answer. Write first one. Write second one. Calculate this and tell me. Complete this. And yesterday 30.6. Okay, 4 plus 5. You get 5 here. 4 plus 2 is 6. 16 plus 14 is 30. Okay. If they ask CGST, same, students. Instead of SGST, draw another column, CGST column. Add all this 188, 100, 682. Copy the table like this. Do it, complete it. Okay, 971 point. So any GST question, do it like this, students. Required, which is required, draw that table. So the first one is rupees 30.65. The second one is rupees 971. Is this the answer? All of you got this? 971.3. Completed. Shall we try the next one? Cherisha done. Joanna Cherisha. Have you all written? See, these are the chapters where you all can score and pass, students. Remember this. Mariana, Joanna, Cherisha, Lemula, Ivania, not Ivania, Naomi. Yeah, keep that in mind, students. You know, mensuration, geometry, you all are weak in that. You're not able to score. So these are the topics where you have to score and pass. So complete it. Don't waste your time. I'll give you another 1 minute. Be quick. Done? Okay. Next question. See, they have given a function, students. Function f of x is equals to x cube minus ax square plus a minus 3 into x plus 6. Where a is a non-zero real number. Okay, when f of x is divided by x plus 1. If x plus 1 is equal to 0, what you have to substitute? X is equals to minus 1. Right? What are the two variables we have, students? Have they told anything about factor? Is this a factor? They have mentioned anything? Respond. Instead of factor, what is the word they have given? There is no. Yeah, this is the word they have given. Instead of factor, they have told no remainder. So what? How do you solve this, students? You substitute f of minus 1 is equals to, in place of x, minus 1 the whole cube minus a into minus 1 the whole square plus what else is given. How do you multiply this? If you multiply, what do you get? Very good. Ax minus 3x plus 6. Even this I will substitute. If no remainder is given. See, the other meaning for factor is, what is this? No remainder. What you have to take if no remainder is given? 0. Only if you take 0, what are the two variables we have, students? We have a and x. Only if you take 0, you will be able to find the value of x, a. So I'll substitute again, minus 1 the whole cube minus a into minus 1 plus a into minus 1 minus 3 into minus 1 plus 6. All of you complete, be quick. Try this. So the other word for no remainder is 0, students. All of you completed, done. A is equal. What else they have given? Once you find the value of a, you have to factorize completely. How will you factorize completely? Which two I have to divide? The function with dividend with the divisor, right? So what is this f of x value, students? What is f of x? Substitute a value, x cube minus ax square plus ax minus 3x plus 6. Once you get the value of a, you have to substitute here. What do you get? X cube minus 4x square. All of you respond. Plus 4x minus 3x plus 6. What do you get? X cube. Be quick. X cube minus. What is x minus 3x? Plus x plus 6. Take this equation, students. Take this equation and you have to divide by which one? Divide by x. Take x plus 1 and divide it. Because it is a factor. There is no remainder, meaning it is a factor. All of you will try this. Most of you have gone wrong in division. Complete this. I'll explain how to divide. See, before solving this, did you all practice all the chapters? How many of you have to still study, students? Respond. Adya, then who else? Tanishka next. Everyone have to revise. So you all tell me which you all want me to solve this or you have to revise. Respond. You have to study. Yes, Adya, tell me. Okay, I'll solve it. That's what. Those who want, you all can leave. See, if we start now, it might go 10 or 11 students. Only important questions I'll solve from this. Any different questions? Okay, whoever want can stay online. If you want to study on your own, you all can leave, students. Yes, I'll record and post on the YouTube, Mariana. Fine, Mariana. Mariana, Joanna, Naomi, you all are weak in basic concept itself, students. So if you want, you all can leave and practice that. Okay, fine, Mariana. You can increase. If you have any doubts, I might conduct one more class after dinner. If you are attending 10:30 or 11, I might conduct. If you want, you send a message. Okay, you can leave. Anyone else? Yes, Tanishka, Adia, Ivania. Which one? This one? Okay, then you'll have to answer, students. Just because you're silent, I'm asking. I think you're not interested. That's the reason I asked you. Yeah, so don't waste your time, students. Like other days, I can't, what do you call, cancel the class now. Okay, it would, if it was normal day, I would have cancelled it because I'm not getting any response when I'm solving. Only Naomi and one or two students are answering. That's it. Fine. So just because I'll have exam tomorrow, I'm asking. If not, I would have really ended the meeting. I would have just asked you all to solve. I'd have left the meeting. Complete this. Solve this question. Okay. And one more thing. Those who are really studying, those who really want to solve, stay online, students. If not, no problem. You can leave the meeting and study. Do it on your own. 4x cube, 4x square. Yes, Joshi. What if there's some rule here? Minus 2x minus, then next step. The values are x minus 2. Yes. So the factors are x plus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3. Other factors. Okay, question 2, 3, all three are completed. Actually, they have given all easy students. Matrix, GST, and remainder and factor theorem. Will you all come able to do all the three questions? Solve all. Whatever I said, this is easier than that one, right? These questions. So don't expect such question. They won't give this easy. Whatever I said, the question that question too was better because there were few tough questions. They'll give you graph and other things. Okay, third question. Third question, one quadratic equation, one midpoint theorem, no volume in this. It's a easy topic. Be quick. Try the third one. What are the two things we need to find? Monthly installment meaning is what? And yes, MB, maturity value. And one more thing, sometimes they'll mention amount, students. Amount. What is amount formula? Amount is equals to principal plus interest. They haven't given. Remember, in future, if they give amount value, for example, 10,000, and they would say principal is 500, then after this they would give amount and principal. What is the interest earned? 1000 minus 500, interest is 500. So you need to take interest 500 and MB, find MB value. Maturity value and amount is not the same. What is the formula for maturity value? You have to multiply into n plus I. Look at the difference. They are not the same. So if they give you an amount, from amount you will take interest value and solve this. Okay, and one more thing was 2000. See, in 2025 students, when you will solve this, remember there was some mistake in this question. What was the mistake here? All of you respond. Principal amount 250 and 50 is given. So starting what do we take? Yeah, starting what do you take? Yes, 250. Remember, even in exam students, by mistake they give like this. You take the second value, whatever is given, take 250. Take 250 and solve it. Okay. So take 250 and solve the question. Sometimes there might be mistakes. So always principal will be more first. Principal. Amount and principal value. Okay. I'll explain and we'll skip this. We have done a lot of question like this. We'll skip. If not, try it. Better try it. All of you will be quick. Complete it. Third main question 3, first one. All easy questions are given. Time is equals to 2 years. Therefore, n is equals to 24 months. R is equals to 6%. Interest is equals to 1200. 1200 is equals to P into 24 into 25 into 6 divided by 2 into 12 divided into 100. Find the value of P, then find maturity value, students. Done. So, P value, we need to find P. How many times it goes? 21 ones are 21, 4, right? 2 into 12. 2 into 12 is 24 and this 24 gets cancelled. What is P value? 1200 into 4 divided by 6. How many times 6 goes, students? 200, 800. So maturity value is 800. And you given the toughest questions we solved. Afternoon, I gave you all n question. Yesterday's test, I gave you all how to find n value. That is the toughest. All these are easy one. 800 into n value is 24 plus 1200. What's the answer? 20,400. 8 fours are 8 threes are 24. 8 fours is how much, students? 4 eights are 32. 19,200 plus 1,200. 20,400 is the answer. Clear? Okay. See, next one I taught you all time. Distance is equals to speed into time, students. But here, two taps running together can fill a tank. See, if this is a tank, okay, tank, even this is under distance concept. The distance is nothing but the water filled. See, now one tank, one tap is open, students, one tap, and there is another tap. Remember this concept. Whenever two taps are opened together, how much hour do they take together to fill the tank? 3 1 by 3. So 3 into 13, 39 plus 1, 40 by 13 hours. If one tap takes 3 hours more than the other tap, right? If one tap takes 3 hours more than the other tap. So first thing, time, students. Here one tap takes more, 3 hours more is time. Let time taken by first tap. Let time taken by tap 1. You'll have a value. Next. There are two taps together. Let time taken. Let time taken by tap 2. Can you tell me, let time taken? Do we know how much time the tap takes? So what do we take? The second tap. Another tap takes how many hours more? more. X plus 3. Keep it as x plus 3. Okay, next. What is distance formula, students? Distance is equals to speed into time taken. Now, we don't know what the distance is. Distance is nothing but this tank. The amount the water falls is not as distance. The amount it fills, the tank filled is distance. So if you don't know distance, you take it as 1. Next, what is given if one tap takes more than the other? So speed, no, speed is not given. How much part is filled? Distance by time. If one tap takes 3 hours and the other one takes 3 to fill. Okay, the amount of water filled. So students, this is actually unitary method. We use unitary method concept x and x plus 3. So if you take LCM, okay, remember this concept. See, x is one value, x plus 3 students. Time taken by tap 1, time taken by tap 1 and time taken by tap 2. Okay, instead of this, if I take 5, time taken is 5 hours. So tap 2 is 5 plus 3, 8 hours. So we need to take LCM here. If you take LCM, what's the LCM for 5 8s? What's the LCM you get? 40. So if LCM is 40, the time taken, we'll keep this 40. Think the entire tank, students, entire tank is 40 liters. 40 liters. So if time taken is 5 hours, within how many hours? Within how many hours it can fill? In 1 hour, in 1 hour, how much does it fill? In 1 hour. So it is 5 divided by 40. You get 1 by 8 here, 1 by 5. 40. Okay, you'll try the other one. Let me just complete. Let me solve this. You'll try the other question. Because this even I'm getting confused. Okay, we'll do this later, students, because less time. We'll do that later. First, complete this. Find the equation of the line PQ in the figure. If you want to find the equation of a line PQ, do we need the points of P and Q, right? If you want to find the point of P, what else information is given? Where P is the midpoint and Q is the midpoint of which one? P is the midpoint of, yes, AD. Take AD line 2 comma minus 4 and D is minus 4 comma 6. If point P is the midpoint, what will be the ratio M is to N? What is M is to N, students? 1 is to? Yes. All of you will find the coordinates of P first. In the same way, find the coordinate of Q. Did you understand this question? First read this question. All of you will read and let me know. Find the equation of the line PQ. If you want PQ, we need P value and Q. P and Q are the midpoints. They have given the value. Just ignore this part. We'll do this later. Using midpoint theorem, find the value of P, students, coordinate of P, and also find the coordinate of Q. For Q, you need to take B and C. Yes, midpoint, Adya. What is midpoint? 1 is to 1, right? Midpoint formula, which one we gets cancelled here? This becomes 2, right? I have written this. You can use even the second formula and complete it. What is midpoint formula, Adya? Can you tell me the midpoint formula, students? Instead of M, x1 plus x2 or x2 plus x1, you'll get the same answer. Divided by 2 and y2 plus y1 divided by 2. The reason we divide by 2 is m plus n. 1 is to 1. Yeah, be quick. Or without the formula, you can do it directly. What about Q? You also completed? Okay, fine. Let even Joanna complete. Joanna, Cherisha, Naomi, substitute students. Yes. Because few students are used to this. Solving you might be fast. Others complete and let me know. Yes, Joshita done. DSV Joshita, who is online? Okay, fine, students. Other things are same. Just because midpoint was given, midpoint formula. Tell me the value x2 minus 4 plus 2 is equals to divided by 2. Next one plus 6. Or you can write 6 minus 4 is also same divided by 2. This side minus 6 plus 2 divided by 2 and 3 plus 5 divided by 2. What's the value, students? Is it minus 1? All of you respond. Minus p of x comma y. What did you all get? Yeah, why nobody is responding? You all told finish. Huh. Minus 1 comma 1. That is what I'm asking. Next one. Naomi, what is minus 6 plus 2? Minus 4 divided by 2 is minus 2 and what kind of calculation are you doing? Huh? 3 plus 5 is how many? Hmm. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Then why did you tell 1? Got confused? Okay, after this, what are we supposed to find, students? What is asked? Now, Now you all should answer. We have done lots of equation of different question. What is asked? Find the equation of PQ. What is the equation of PQ? Formula. When 2 points are given, what's the formula? Y2 minus 2 minus x1. See below this, write p value minus 1 comma 1 and q value is minus 2 comma 4. What you have to take this as x1 y1 and this one as x2 y2. Complete this. Be quick, students. Y1 is minus. Yes, Tanish. Equation of slope. Okay, what are we supposed to find? Equation of PQ. Okay, okay. I've written slope formula, students. Sorry, I've written slope formula. Equation. Yeah, what is equation of PQ? Y minus Y1 into x minus x1. Y2 minus Y1 divided by x2 minus. Just a minute. Yeah, look at the formula, students. Even I got confused. We need to find equation when 2 points are given. What is equation? Down this part. What is the equation given? Y minus Y1 divided by x minus x. We have to use that. Instead of that, I had taken the slope formula. Okay. So go through this quickly. Before solving that, first go through this. What is slope? What is equation? So mostly they give only these three students. Let me mark it. Look at the pink one, pink line. These three. This one, and this one. Mostly the questions are based on this. Two slope, 1 point, 2 points. And this was a good question what they have given. They have given all three together. Okay, now complete it. Use the formula. Complete this. And I told you all, whenever you are solving, keep that formula book with you all. According to the formula book, you can calculate. X1, Y1, X2, Y2. 1 point. Why 1.1 slope? Yeah, tell me what is next one asked. Okay, for that what is required? We required PQ, right? Of course, complete this, Tanishka. Tell me the answer for this. What's the answer for this? Hmm? How come without solving this, how did you do the next one? First complete this. You find equation. Do it step by step, student. They've asked us to find equation, right? Equation of PQ and equation of, yes. What's the value? Minus of minus 1 is plus 1 is equal to what is y2? 4 minus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1. Minus 2 plus 1. So that is equal to, what's the value, students? Y minus 1, and when you x plus 1, 4 minus 1 is how much? 3 divided by 3 divided by minus 1. That can I write it as minus 3? 3 divided by minus 1 is minus 3. Cross multiply. Y minus 1, or let me write it as minus 3, students. If you are getting confused, I'll write 3 divided by minus 1 itself. Cross multiply. What happens when you cross multiply? Minus y plus 1 is equal to 3x plus 3. I told you I'll arrange this like this way. I mean shift. 3x is always, it's anyhow positive. Shift both to this side. 3x minus becomes plus y plus 3 minus 1. What's the answer? 3x plus y plus 2 is equals to 0. Is it clear? Did you understand the last part, calculation part? X should be always positive, students. X should be positive. So equation of PQ is done. We used equation of PQ. That concept is done. How many marks is this? 5 marks. Good. For 5 marks. That is why it is lengthy. Shall I erase it? All of you are done? Shall I erase this? Let me erase this. Next part of the question. If you have done till here, you will get how many marks? 1, 2, 3 marks. Also check whether PQ is perpendicular. If it is perpendicular, what you have to find? M1. All of you respond. M1 into M2 should be equal to minus 1. What does this M1 and M2 stand? M1 is for which one? Slope of PQ. M2 is which one? Slope of BC. So slope, what are the two things we need to find? Slope of PQ and slope of BC. What is slope formula, students? When 2 points are given, P value is minus 1 comma 1, and what is Q value? Minus 2 comma, where BC is given. BC value is given. Sorry, what is B and C, students? What is BC? Not AB. Sorry, what is B and C coordinate? All of you respond. B is, yes, 5, and C is minus 6 comma 3. See, there is no shortcut. You all don't try to find any other answer, students. Do it as per the question. What is slope formula when 2 points are given? Now tell me slope formula. Y2 minus divided by x minus x. Use this formula. Both are actually different points given. Such a simple question. Don't make it complicated. x1, y1, x2, y2. x1, y1, x2, y2. Once you get the answer for this, substitute in this equation. Check if you're getting minus 1. What is the value? Y24. Write it. All of you will complete. Substitute. y2. 4 minus, what is y1 students? 4 minus 1 divided by minus 2 minus 1. What's the value? 3 divided by, all of it minus 3. Getting minus 1 for this. And for next one, b and c, 3 minus 5 divided by minus 6 minus. So what's the answer? Minus 2. Did I substitute wrong or x2? x2 minus x1. Coordinates b and bq or bc. What slope is given? Bc, right? Slope of pq. y2 4. And what is y1? Minus 1, right? Correct. Okay, x2. Okay, minus 1. Minus into minus is 1, right? Now it is correct, students. Plus 1. So 4 minus 1 is 3, and here what you'll get? Minus 1. Minus goes to the numerator. Is it minus 3? Okay. 1. What's the next one, students? 1 by 4. Got both the answers, all of you all? Both these answers. Substitute here, students. M1 and M2. You can take anything as M1 and anything as M2. Minus 3 into 1 by 4. See, M1 into M2 is equals to, just because we are using this, you can write slope of PQ and multiply slope of BC. Slope of PQ multiplied by slope of BC should be equal to how much? Should be equal to minus 1. Substitute minus 3 into 1 by 4. What's the answer? Is it minus 1? Are we getting minus 1? Are they equal, students? Is left hand side equal to right hand side? Equal or not equal? It is not equal. So therefore, what's the answer? Can we say it is perpendicular? No, right? They're not perpendicular. Right? Therefore, PQ is not perpendicular to BC, students. That's it. And don't get confused in exam. Whatever your answer you'll get, according to that, you write the statement. Therefore, PQ is not perpendicular. Line PQ. We are talking about the line PQ is not perpendicular. Not perpendicular to line BC. This is the answer. Completed? All of you done? Response, students. Did you? Okay, that's next question. Two tangents P and PB are drawn with center OX. Okay, you won't get proving questions. See, all this proving question, two tangents are drawn. If this is a circle, two tangents PA. So P is common point. P is the common point. You get A and you get B. Are drawn to a circle with center O from an external point P. Okay, P is the external point. Prove that. See, from center O you can connect it, students. If you connect, this becomes radius, right? And what's the angle formed? 90. All of you remember this concept, 90 degree when radius touches. What do we need to do? 2 in A into APB. APB should be equal to twice OAB. How come OAB? Okay, if it is OAB, this line. See, no values are given, students. No values are given. You can't take any value. So proving question. Just skip this. You won't get proving questions. Okay, I'll give you all one question. See, like this. We'll just quickly go through this concept. Just because question was given 90° and 90°, both are 90. I'll draw a line here. Line. Then this is one diagram. D, and here mostly you'll get only these type of question. C. Okay, definitely you won't get proving question. According to this, we'll solve. Okay, remember this concept, students. Two tangents will be equal, AP. If two tangents are equal, AP is equal to BP. What about the radius? Radius also will be equal from center if it touches. What's the angle formed? 90 degrees. We have 290 degrees. Radius also will be equal. If both are equal, a common point OP. OP also will be equal. So all three are equal, students. So they are congruent. You can call them as congruent or similar. All three are equal this way. Then you'll have an exterior angle. One more angle formed like this. D. Then from here, so this OP will be the angle bisector. This line OP will be angle bisector. Imagine they'll give you only 30 degrees here. If OPA is 30 degree, what about OPB? What will be the value of OPB? All of you respond, what is OPB, students? 30, not total value. I'm talking about this one, Ivania. OPA is equals to 30 degree. If OPA is 30, how much is OPB? Both are 30 degree. Both will be equal, 30 and 30. So you have to write angle OPA is equals to angle OPB. Both are equal to 30 degrees. What is the reason? OP will be the angle bisector. OP is angle bisector. It bisects the angle into two parts. Next, you can take any one triangle. If you take any one triangle, in triangle OAP, if this is 90 degree, 60 degree, what about this angle? 90 degree, 30, this angle should be 180 minus how much? Yes, 180 minus 120. The same rule if you apply here, 90 degree, 30, what will be this angle? So didn't I tell you OP is the angle bisector? Can you see even 60 and 60 is also same? Yeah, 60 and 60 degrees same. So what is the total angle formed? AOB, what's the total value for AOB? 120. If they ask you to find ADB, what is ADB, students? How will you find ADB? Where is ADB formed? So center is equals to AOB is equals to 2 times ADB. What is AOB answer? 120. 120 divided by 2. What's the answer, students? This will be. Is this clear? All of you understood? If this is 60, maximum they'll give another triangle here. Now, what kind of triangle is formed? What is ABCD? If D is 60, what about the opposite one? Yes, 180 minus 60, 120. Maximum only these type of question you'll get. Even this question is related to this. The only difference is there is no angles given, students. If angle is not given, you don't have proving questions. As till now, they haven't given any proving question. I've made you also a lot of previous year questions. There's no proving questions given. Okay, quickly go through this. Go through whatever I've written. So which main we have started? We have started section B. We'll solve another 2 or 3 mains. We'll solve 2 or 3 mains and end the class. You all can practice later. Don't write anything, just go through. All of you are done, understood? And what else is possible? 60 degrees, 90, 120. 120 half and half. Okay, let me minimize students. Along with this, you'll have even one more concept. I'll tell you how this is related to the proving question, whatever they've asked. Look here, a circle. Now, this point O and A is given. A and B is given here. I'll join this line. This. Is it possible to find angle AOB, OAB? Can we find OAB and OBA? What kind of triangle is formed, student? Isosceles triangle. What's the total value of AOB we found? What's the 120? So angle AOB is how much? Angle AOB plus angle OAB plus angle OBA is equals to 180 degree. Angle AOB is how much? 120 degree plus, if both are equal, x. Very good. So 2x is equals to 180 minus 120 is x is equal to how much? 30. What is this actual x value? OAB and OBA is equals to 30 degrees. According to this statement, what they have asked students, APB should be equal to how much? Angle APB should be equal to twice OAB. Let us check that. What is APB value we got? What is APB? 60 degree is equal to twice. What is OAB value we got? Does it make sense? 60 is equals to 60. Did we get the answer? So for proving, no value is given, students. You can't take APB, all that is lengthy concept. Maximum only these type of questions you'll get. Any doubts in this? You'll have any doubts? Okay, I'll tell you one thing. If at all you get question like this, similar question, from where did we start? From where did I start? All these values, I gave it on my own. From where did we start? Which angle I gave first? Which angle I gave first in the diagram? Yes, angle OAP, OPA had given us 30 degrees, right? From there only we started. You can take like this, student. Proving, you can prove however you want. There is no restriction. You can write let angle OPA is equal to 30 degrees. Okay. After that, will you find all the angles here, all the values? Is it possible? Yes. Everything is possible. This is what they have asked us. Split the diagram like this and prove. Mostly you won't get, if at all you get. Do it like this. Okay, and one more thing, student. Last minute, students, your friends might send some question in group. They might share some question. Fine. This last 2-3 days, don't have. I mean, usually they do those things. So stop solving other questions. Whatever other students send it, they might tell important. Stop solving all those questions. Don't waste your time. Just solve the questions from this. Look, ICSE, ICSE is a central board. Okay, it's a central board. From that, this is KASE. KASE. Karnataka, from Karnataka's council. Which one is this? Karnataka. Karnataka ICSE School Association. Karnataka ICSE School Association. So this is just from Karnataka state. They have predicted. It is not the same. Preparatory. Prediction. Okay. So prediction or probability. Preparatory meaning is just prediction. They have predicted. Your ICSE is main from central, Delhi board. Central. It comes from central. So Karnataka can prepare. And Tamil Nadu, TISA. Even Tamil Nadu ICSE School Association, they can prepare one question paper. Andhra can prepare. Okay, different state. Maharashtra can prepare. MISA, something like this. It doesn't mean that you'll get exactly the same question, students. It has no connection with ICSE. KASE is just from state. One state they have predicted. So there are chances. When did they send this? On Jan 12th, they made this paper. Okay, so don't get confused. If you're not able to solve any of these questions, don't worry. Okay, it is just a prediction given. So forget about that. See, this one proving question, I took a value 30 degree. So this entire thing we solved. If they give same like this, we'll be able to solve this just by taking 30 degrees. Can you all prove all the concepts? All of you all, or whoever knows, can you all prove it just by using 30 degrees? That's it. We'll try the next one. Use solve quadratic equation. X square minus 3 into x plus 3. What's the time? Okay, take 8 minutes break, students. We'll continue at 8:40. 8:40 will solve this question. Just mute the call. Stay online. We'll solve after break. Okay. Shall we start the next one, students? All of you online? Quadratic equation. When you open the bracket, what do you get? 3x minus into plus is minus 9. How do you solve this, students? Yeah, quadratic equation. See, I'll tell you one more thing. There are few questions. They haven't given, but there are chances of getting question like this. Root 3x minus 9. So don't get confused. Even if root is given, students, root x square minus root 3 x plus 3. When you open the bracket, what you will get? Root 3x minus into plus is minus 3 root 3. So don't get confused. Look here. A value. What is A, students? A is 1, B is minus 3 and C is minus 9. Same concept. Same concept. A is equals to 1. B is equals to minus root 3. C is equals to what? 3 minus root 3. What is the formula? X is equals to minus B plus minus. All of you tell me the formula. Unmute and respond. Square root of 4AC by 2A. If I substitute, what do I get? Minus as it is, minus 3. Plus minus, minus 3 the whole square. Minus 4 into, what is A and 9? Where 2 is given. Formula minus 9. Divided by 2 into 1. Here what you will get, students? Tell me here. For this, minus of minus root 3 plus minus square root of, all of you will respond. Yes, minus 4 into what is AC value? 1 into 3 root 3. Is this clear? Keep solving. You'll definitely get the value. This is just for explanation I'm teaching you all. So when root is given, don't get confused. Don't panic in the exam hall. Okay, don't get panicked. It's the same. A value, B value, C value. Substitute, you'll get the answer. Okay, there are chances of getting such question. Then even fraction question. X square minus 1 by 3 x plus 3. X square minus x by 3 minus 3 by 3 is 1. Same. What is A? 1. What is B, students? Now tell me what is B? Minus 3 or minus 1 by 3? What is B value? Yes. You should take it as minus 1 by 3. Is this clear? That's it. The concept is same. Try this. We'll use the table. All of you try this. Minus into minus is 3 plus minus. What's the value you'll get? 9 plus 36 is how much? 45. 3 plus minus square root of 45 divided by 2. If they give you a log table, Afternoon I showed you a calculation. Shall we try that calculation part? Okay, 45 students. I told you all you'll get only within 100. If it is more than 100, I taught you how to split. Now look here. 3 plus minus root. What is square root of 45? What's the answer? 6.708, right? 6.708. Let us check the table. Look here. 45 is given. Two values are given. Two values. So go to 45. You can directly check 45. 45 first column. In 45. After 45, do you have any number here, students? Do you have any number after 45? Then which column you have to check? Zero column. In 45, zero. Look here. Zero in the sense the first this column. Can you see zero written? What? Yes. 45, zero. Where is 45? What's the answer? 6.708. Is it close? I mean, same, right? 6.708 is the answer. So don't waste your time using long division method. You can directly use the answer 6.708. Then how do you solve? 3 plus 6.708 divided by 2. 3 minus 6.708 divided by 2. Understood? Any doubts in this? You'll get the answer, students. Okay, so make sure you use the table. Even without table, I've taught you long division. If table is not given, use long division method. Now, what if you get 4, 4, 5, 1? How do you split this 4, 5, 1? With to one question. How do you split 4, 5, 1? I should get after two, from the reverse 2 points. What? How do I split this? 4.51 into how much? Into 100. So this 100 I can write it separately. 4.51. What's the square root of 100? So let us use 4.51. In 4.51, take the first two numbers. What is the value? 4.05. In 4.1, which column I should check? Yes, column number 1. Let's see the table. 4.5, column number 1. Don't go to 45. It is 4.5. Look at 4.5. 4.5, column number 1 is second row, second column. What's the answer given? 4.1, 5, 2.124. Good. That is how you have to check. 2.124. 2.124 into 10. What's the answer? 21.24. Square root of 451. Look here. 451 square root. Isn't it almost same? It's actually the exact value. If you round it off 6, you'll get 2. Okay, 236. This 6 is greater than 5, 2.21.21. So long division method with quadratic is also completed, students. Fourth main is done. Fifth main. No, fourth main, one more question is left. Remember I told you all when two right angles are given, how to solve? We have two right angles here. Is A right angle? Is anything mentioned like A right angle? Why no? Read the question. Yes, EAC is also right angle. Which two we have to prove? Which two we need to prove, students? ADB. ADB is smaller or the bigger triangle? No. Yes. ADB and ADB is congruent to CDA. ADB and CDA. Okay, now you all have to answer. ADB and CDA. 8 is given, 18 is given, students. 18 centimeters. What is common to both? Angle? No, no, angle A is not common. See, both are different, right? Common in the sense like this, students. Should be within. Isn't it A common for both? For this triangle, A is common, right? For BAC. So it is not common. You can't call it as common here. Which two angle are 90 degrees? Next. Angle ADC is equal to angle ADB, students, 90 degrees. Tell me the next one. See, angle, it splits into two here, right? Therefore, what's the other angle left? What's the other angle left? CN. Let me read. Prove that ADB. ABC is a right angle 16. AD is 8. Find the value of AD. Okay, we need to prove they are equal. 90 degrees given. And we have one side common and the other side is not given. Which side is common? AD is common to both. One angle is common. Is any other angle given, students? Is any other angle given? No, no other angle is given. Angle is not given. We have only one angle. One angle is given. What about side? Which side is common? AB is common. Right? AD is common to both. So you can write AD is equals to AD. Then in right angle, just a minute, students. 90 degree is given. One angle is equal and one side is common. So there should be another side here. Other side, nothing is equal. Okay, the only two, only these two angles are left because these two angles are shared here, AD from a right angle. Okay, if we just want to prove, students, if we just want to prove it, just make a note. Look here, 90 degrees. This angle A opposite to 90, 18 centimeter. There's a value given. From triangle DAB or ADB, you can take angle DAB. Angle DAB is equal to angle C. Only proving part. This is bit tough because there's no other angle given, no other option. DA is also not given. Okay, if you get one right angle, students, in one right angle, if you get another two right angles like this, first thing, this one we are sure both are 90 degrees. This part. For the next one, Angle A is common. Common in the sense that's the point where both the triangles meet. That's the point. So the other two angles are C and B. You can just write angle ACD. Angle ACD is equal to angle parallel line. Nothing is given. Vertically opposite. Okay, just write like this. ACD is equals to triangle ABD. Prove these two triangles. See, this is what they've told us to prove. A here, D and B students. The entire value of angle A is not common, but still you can consider, just ignore these two, take C and B. C and B are equal. Write it like this. C and ABCD is equals to AB. Two angles are common, therefore they are congruent. Triangle ADB is congruent to triangle CDA. Angle axiom. Or write criterion. Angle criterion. Okay, once you prove this, did you all understand which two angles I have proved? 90-degree we know, but the other two angles I have taken, students. Can you see angle C and B? Respond. Yeah, just write it like this, students. Because angle A is the common vertex, which is split. Angles are not same, but a common vertex is given. Common vertex. AD, there's one more side also should be equal. Nothing is given equal here. So write this as the proving point. If that is equal, tell me all the values, students. Opposite to 90-degree, what do we have? One of you respond. Opposite to smaller 90-degree, what is there? Divided by AC divided by AB. Next, we told C is common. What is opposite to C? On the other bigger triangle, same AD, right? The third angle is which one, students? Angle A. Opposite to angle A, what is left for the smaller triangle? CB. How come CB? BD. Opposite to angle A in the larger triangle, it is BD, students. Out of this, in which one values are given? Both the values. CD and CB. CD is 8 and BD is 18. The last one. What they have asked us to find? Find AD. How do you find AD, students? Both AD and AD are equal. So what is the ratio? Just keep it as it is. Naomi, if you reduce this, what are we getting? 0.9. But AD shouldn't be 4 by 9 ratio, it should be equal. Opposite to angle B, we have AD. In the same way, opposite to angle AD. Okay, we are not getting this, students. The value is not given. Just ignore. We'll try question 5. Just ignore this question. It's getting too late. We'll try at least construction. Do you all have geometry box with you all? We'll try one construction question. Construct a pair of tangent to a circle. We'll take a circle. Radius 4 centimeter. What is tangent, students? A tangent is just a single point, right? Single point. And what is the value of this radius? What is the value? 4 centimeter. What's the angle formed in between the radius? How much degree you have to construct to get this tangent? What's the angle we need to construct? 90 degrees. When the angle between the tangent is 60, that is different. Angle between the tangent is this one, students. Can you see this one? 60 degrees. This is 60. That is not 60. Where are the two tangents? If I take PQ, look here, I'll read the question. PAB. Assume this as PAB. What is given? Construct a pair of tangent to a circle, radius 4. When the angle between the two tangent, where are the two tangents joined, students? Where are the two tangents joining? At which point? Angle T. So what's the angle formed here? This is 60 degree. Okay, this is 60. You can't construct 60 degrees there. I'll show you the calculation, construction part. Okay, what is the radius? Everything depends on radius, students. What's the radius? 4 centimeters. Radius is 4 centimeters. Take 4 centimeters, draw a circle. All of you will do it along with me, students. Take 4 centimeters. Is it clear, students? Did you all draw? Then draw a straight two lines. We need two radius 4 centimeters. From center, just touch it like this. Anywhere on the arc, you can draw it anywhere. That doesn't matter. You can draw it like this, or you can even get it in a cross way. See, you can draw it like this. It doesn't matter. Even this doesn't matter. But it should be 4. It is definitely 4 centimeters. Done. Just draw two random lines. Then what is the angle formed? For a tangent and a radius, what is the angle formed? 90 degree. All of you construct 90 degrees at point. You can name it as O you want. I'll take this as O. Center is O. Okay. Tangent. You can take T1 and T2 here. Wherever it meets, you can give a point, students. I'll take T1, T2. Construct 90 degrees at T1 for first tangent. Rotate the book, students. Rotate the book and construct like this. This is 60 degrees. Look, this is 60, and from here to here it is 120. and this is 90 degree. Understood how to draw 90? Did you all see this? All construct two 90-degree students. Be quick. And practice mean median formula. Mean, median, mode. Practice all those formulas. N by 4. All that later. 60, 120 is the next 90 students. 90 degrees. All of you completed? Respond. Then connect the students. Look at this. Extend the point. Just extend as it goes. These two should join. Is it touching here? Erase that extra line, students. Erase the extra line. Name it as P. What's the angle formed between two? What's the angle? 60 degrees. Okay, if we keep it like this, check what you all got, students. Did you all get 60? I'm getting somewhere around 57. I should get 60. What did you all get? This should be 60. 90, 90. If it is 60, then opposite angle. The another difference is 360 minus. This is 60 and 60. 90, 90, 180, 60. 360 if you minus 120 degrees. And they've asked us to find construct a pair when the angle between the tangents is 60. That's it. This is the answer. All of you got it like this? So I don't think they might give such simple questions, students. Go through one locus question, one construction question. Okay, we'll do the next one. Next one. Component or dividend of question. Apply the property. What property is given here? I mean, what they have told us to find, students. M is to N. Using what property? Which property do we use? The most used property is component and dividend. 7m plus 2n plus 7n minus 2n divided by 7m plus 2n minus 7m plus 2n is equals to 5 plus 3, 5 minus 3. All of you respond. Let us solve this. What do you get? Minus 2n gets cancelled. 7 plus 7 is 14m. And here, what is 2 plus 2? 8 divided by, if you reduce it, 4 by 1, students. Cross multiply. Just keep m n as it is. M and n as it is. What happens to 4 if it goes to the other side? 4 into 40. 2 twos are 2, sevens are. How much is, what's the value? 8 divided by 8 divided by 7. So if 8 divided by 7 is given, we need to substitute here. Is it clear? Till here, did you understand? M is to n. What do we need to do, students? We found the value of m is to n. M is to n is equals to 8 is to 7 is the answer. That is done. Second part of the question. M square plus n square divided by m square minus n square. Just square both the sides. If you square, what do we get? What is m value if you square it? Or just substitute, students. 8 square plus 7 square divided by, that's it. It is not that we are just substituting 64, 49. Complete this. Yeah, 64 minus 49. Tell me the answer. Using component or dividendo, complete it. Okay, last up to 9:30 I'll solve. Another one or two questions. Then after dinner, if you want, you'll join. I'll solve, students. Like 10:30 or 10:40 will continue. Whoever is interested can join. Yes, Josita, who had shared this? Did they share it in your school? Okay, find the first three. When did they send it? When did they give you? Okay, morning itself you have sent it evening. No, second in SFX only one was done. Okay, fine. You sent it, Tanishka. I didn't see it. Okay, what about the answers, Josita? Where did they send it? In the group, did they share? Did they share it in the group, Tanishka? This one. You sent ICSE chapter wise practice. Chapter wise is not. Was it chapter wise? Okay, that is not required. Chapter wise now no time. Last month always any of chapter wise is what I'm teaching all students. All those images are chapter wise. Okay, chapter wise. Anything else you sent? When in the group they didn't send it. Shamila ma'am had sent it. You sent it to me. Talk a bit loud. Ma'am sent it to you. You didn't send it to me. That is what you're telling. Okay. Now there's no time, students. No time. Now we shall send no time. The problem is nobody are active in this group. Okay, the group which I created, it's of no use. Only just to tell you all to attend, log out, test paper. I'm using that group. You all don't tell any important thing if they give it in your group. Important questions, no discussion, nothing. That group was just only for you all to tell you all to attend what time. That's it. In the group, nobody shared anything, students. None of the question papers were shared. Only Tanishka sent some 10 years, ma'am had sent it, and that is what she had sent. You all don't check any max paper if they send it in your group. You all don't open and check that. SFX group, students. SFX group. I'm talking about SFX. You all don't have separate class group or overall SFX. Whatever happens, I've told you all revision, whatever questions to send it. You're at least bothered. Even if I send message, okay. Anyways, it's over. Try this. Complete it. We'll try this GP question. Rishabh invests 4,508% shares. He sells when the price increased to 30. And okay, one proceed question. I'll teach that proceeds question. The term of an AP. Completed. 113 by 15. Write it. Write it. I'll solve this. And one more thing, step deviation method. Even in step deviation method, only 2 students got it right, I think. Go through step deviation. Most of you all, you'll just tell yes, you have understood, you'll have done. But step deviation method itself is wrong. Naomi, you had made mistake. Diyashree, did you get it right? Cherisha, okay, Cherisha's was not there. Step deviation method. Fine, students. See this part, I'll teach you all this. Find 3 numbers in GP such that the product and the sum of the first and third number is 30. The same question if they ask, find 3 numbers in AP. I'll tell you, just memorize the concept, students. If it is GP, if I take A here, A1, A2, A3. What is the difference we find? A1, A2, A3. How do you find the difference, students? All of you will respond. A2 divided by, can you a bit loud? A2 divided by A1. So if I let the first 3 numbers, if I take A1, R into A1, students, I'll cross multiply R value. If you want to find A2 value, R, A value is A2 by R. No, no, like this. I'll take the first number as A. Second number, I don't know what's the second number. I'll take it as X. So what is R value? R value is equals to second divided by first one. X divided by A. X divided by A. Then X value is equals to A into R. X is equals to AR. So A comma AR comma the third number. Now if you take AR, the third number, if you take it as X, ratio is equals to third divided by AR. Three numbers in GP. Okay, there is a direct formula for this. Three numbers in GP. AR square. AR square. Okay, we need to take, yeah, AR square, students. If you multiply AR square, you get A cube. Okay, take down this answer. AR and AR square. You have to assume it as AR and AR square. See, almost got it. If you cross multiply X value, you get AR. Okay, see, like this, students. X value, this is the explanation. The first value, if you take it as A, second value, we don't know. It is X. So in order to find the ratio, X divided by A, X is equals to AR. In place of A, I'll write it as A comma AR. Next, AR is given AR square. I've taken AR, students. I don't know the third value. I take the third value as X. Again, to find ratio, second number divided by first number, X divided by AR. Cross multiply. X is equals to AR square. So the third number will be AR square. So this is the combination. All of you will make a note of this. If they tell GP, the first three numbers are not given. So what are you supposed to take? A comma AR comma AR. Okay, this one A comma AR and AR square. Next, first three numbers in AP. Actually, all these are outdated. We won't know whether we will get it. Okay, this is the combination AD, A and A minus D. Make a note. If it is AP question, AD, A minus D, comma A and A plus D, students. A plus D. When do we use this? Whenever first three value is given. The first three numbers in GP or the first three numbers in AP is given. Okay, what are the two things given? The first three numbers in GP is what? What are the product, students? The product value is 729. What do you mean by product? What do we do? Let three numbers. Product meaning is multiplication. If you multiply, what we should get? 729. And what's the second part? And the sum of the first and third number is 30. Which is first and third number? A plus AR square is equals to 30. What if they give same question in AP, students? The product of three numbers, what you have to do? A minus D into A plus D is equal to 729. And same thing, A minus D, A plus D the whole square. You solve it like this. Just make a note of the first column. AP they haven't asked, they have given GP question. Fine, it's a different question. It is not even given in textbook, it was there. Only for AP it was given. Next, when you multiply, what do you get? All of you will respond. When you will multiply, tell me, Naomi. The first and third number is given sum AR square. If you take A common, 1 plus R square, A gets divided. No, in your multiplication is given A cube What's the value, students? Respond. A cube, if you multiply r into r square is r cube. Can I write A into r as 729? I'll keep this aside. AR the whole cube is equal to 729. Therefore, what is AR value, students? Cube root of 729. So will try to use this AR 9. Can I substitute here? No, no, AR 9. We'll take any one value. From AR 9, we'll take any one. This is second equation given. If I take A common, what's the value? 1 plus, response, students, 1 plus R square is equal to 30. Now we need the value of R square. I'll take it from here, or I'll take A value from here. How do you find A, students? 9 divided by, we'll substitute here. 9 by R into 1 plus R square is equals to 30. R gets multiplied there. When you open the bracket, what you get? 9 plus is equals to, okay, 30 R. If not, I can even reduce it. Before multiplying, I'll reduce this. First, make a note of AP and GP, students. I will make a note. The top one, whatever I've written. Yeah, according to that, you'll keep solving. You'll get the answer. Look here now, 9. So 9 divided by R. If 30 was given like this, 9 will get divided, right? So when you reduce, what you get? 10 divided by 3. Can I write 10 divided by 3? Reduce it. Look at 3 3s are 3 10s are. We are left with 3 and 10. When you open the bracket, 3 plus 3r square is equals to 10r. Shift 10r to this side. 3r square minus 10r. Okay, we're getting a quadratic to find r value. Plus 3 is equals to 0. 3 3s are 9. If you use sum and product, what you get, students? How do you split it? All of you respond. Minus 9r minus, no, no, minus 9r minus 1r plus 3 is equals to 0. Is this clear? Okay, complete this first one. Be quick. Another 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Then I'll give you all break. What time do you have dinner, students? All of you respond. What time do you have dinner? 9:40. Okay, from 9:45 or 9:50 to 10:30, shall I give break? Okay, after 10:30, I'll continue. Those who want can attend. I'll solve maximum. We'll try how much ever possible. From 10:30 to 11:30 or 12, you can attend. Okay, complete this. Find the quadratic. 3r is common. R minus 3. Minus 1 is common. R minus 3 is equals to 0. R minus 3 is equals to 0. 3r minus 1 is equals to 0. R is positive. So we have two values, 1 and 1 by 3. Make a note. Complete it till here. So the top one, what I've written, is the most important part, students. When three numbers are not given, take it as A, AR, AR square. For AP, A minus D, A plus D. In this paper, section A was fine, section B all tricky questions, lengthy questions. find three numbers. We need to find those three numbers. Completed, all of you done? Okay, what are the three numbers to see? There are two situations given, two scenarios given. If look, the first scenario is A is equals to 3, R is equals to 3. The second one, what's the second scenario we got? A is equals to 27 and R is equals to 1 by 3. Is this clear? All of you understood? For R, we have two values. I have split this into two parts, students. Can you see two parts? Now, if A and R is given, use this formula. Use this formula. What's the first number? A is 3. Second number. What is A into R? 3 threes are 9. What will be the third number, students? What is AR square? Respond. What will be the third number? What's the difference? It is multiplying into 3, right? So it should be 27. 3, 9, 27 is one combination. First answer. Second answer. 27 and R is given. See, use the same formula here. Same formula. AR square. Just substitute, students. A value is 27, comma. What is A into R? 27 into 1 by 3. How much is 27 into 1 by 3? 9. Square. 27 into 1 by 3 into 1 by 3. Yes, 1 by 9. How many times it goes? 3 times. So what's the answer? 3. These are the two combinations, students. These are the answers. 3, 9 by 3, 9, 27, 27, 9 and 3. See, such a lengthy. How many marks is this? 4 marks. 4 marks question. Last, shares and dividend is the last one. We'll do that last one. After that, we'll take a break. Just go through this calculation part, whatever I've done. Completed. Shall we do the next one? If I'll write here. If any three values are asked, take like this, students. AR square. For GP question. For GP, take this and solve. You'll get an idea. AP question, A minus D. A plus D. The reason you take this is, look, if I take 3, 5, 7, for AP addition, plus 2 will get added. See, this center number, I'll take it as 5. A minus D is nothing but 3. So if you take 5 minus 2, and this side 5 plus 2. This is the concept. The middle term is 5. 5 minus 2 is 3. 5, 7. Look, we are getting the answer. Okay, that's the reason you take this, students. That's the reason we are taking, we have to assume these two. And this is a fixed value. These two are fixed values. Based on this, if addition is given, subtraction is given, I'll read this again. Three numbers, the product of three numbers. That's the reason I multiplied. I multiplied and got A is equals to 9 by R. And the sum of the first and third numbers. So I added the first and third number, I got second equation. This was first equation, this was second equation. Then I substituted A value. A value in 9R, we got R value, two R values. And for both the R values, this is first calculation, this is second calculation. So two possible values are there. Last question. Next, we'll continue after break. Fifth main, we were able to do all the three questions. Fifth main, sixth main. Okay, one sale proceed question is given, students. Sale proceed is nothing but, remember, remember this. You invest in company A. Company A. Okay. Once after company A, you get profit. You make profit. You sell it. Example, you have 500 shares. You sell this. Once you sell, you'll get an amount, and that you invest in company B. This amount, whatever you get after selling the shares in company A, you will call it as sale proceeds. And the formula for sale proceed is investment. We take sale proceed or investment. Remember, use the same formula, students. Whether it is sale proceed or investment, we use the same formula. Only the name words are different. Now, I'll be quick. First, Rishabh invests 4,500 rupees. 4,000. What's his first investment? Investment is equals to, all of your answer, 4,000, and percentage is given. If percentage is given, rate of dividend. Whenever percentage is given, rate of dividend. 10 shares. What is 10 shares? 10. And market value is 15. He sells the share when the price rises to how much? But is number of shares given here? Sorry, number of shares given? So, if he has to sell the share, students, first we need to find the number of shares. Okay, only then you can move on to the next part. That is how it makes sense. He sells its share. First, let us find number of shares. We have two formulas. You can either use annual income or investment formula to find number of shares. Which formula is given here? Which value is given? Investment is given. What is investment formula? Market value is 15 into number of shares. Market value is not given. Investment 4,500 divided by 15. What's the number of 300? Number of shares is 300. So what he does with this 300? All of you respond. This 300 he sells it, right? That is known as sale proceeds. He is selling it, students. He sells. That is sale proceeds. Sale proceed is, what is sale proceed formula? Sale proceed is also equal to which one I told you? Investment. What is investment formula? Market value into number of shares into market value. Now market value is changed now. Number of share 300 is the same. What is the new market value we have? When the, yes, price rises to 30, that is the new market value. Remember, new market value is 30, students. So what is the sale proceed? 009,000. Right? Sale proceed is 9,000. Completed till here. This is sale proceed. First read the question. Look here. First part everyone knows how to solve. Second part, he sells the share. Just because he's selling it, I used investment formula to find number of shares. And he invests the proceeds in 12%. Completed till here. I'll do the next part. Read the question, students. Read the question first and try to complete it. If you get any sale proceed question, this is how you do. Sale proceed, use investment formula. See, this is the formula. And remember, market value will always increase and decrease. That's the reason rise to 30. I've taken it as market value. It will increase and decrease. It depends on the company. All of you completed. And what does he do, student? This sale proceed is also known as what? What do we also call the sale proceed? Investment. Okay. In between the first company, this is the first company and this is the second company. So this sale proceed is the mediator. It's in between. Whatever sale proceeds we took, you have to calculate it as investment for the second one. Investment is equals to 9,000. Now let us read. He invests the proceed in how much percent? What is rate of dividend? Okay. Calculate this. The number of rupees 125 shares he buys. The change. The number of rupees 125. Okay. Number of 125. They're asking about this part. So just treat this as a second question. Second question. 12%. ROD is equals to 12%. What is nominal value and market value? 100 and 125. Nominal value is 100 and what is market value? 125. Okay, what is asked here? The number of rupees 125 shares he buy. What is the share, students? How do you find number of share when investment is given? Number of shares is equals to investment divided by market value. 9,000 divided by 125. Is it clear? Understood? Yes, calculate it. 9,000 divided by 125. 5. Write it, students. Write it step by step. 5. See, this is how it goes. This is the order. 72. Okay. Till here we have done. You'll get 2 points, 2 marks for this 1 mark and for this 1 mark, students. 2 marks. What's the third one asked? Yes. Change in annual income from dividend. What is the change in annual income, students? Find annual income from both the companies. What is annual income formula? Number of 300 into nominal value is 10 into rate of dividend is 8. And for this, what is annual income? What's the number of shares, students? 72 into nominal value is into 100. Very good. This will give you the change of what you call income, annual income. This is known as sale proceed. Just make a note in the same order. Do it in the same order in exam. Write this first, below that sale proceed, below that third company's list. Two zeros get 240 and 864. Okay, 72 into 12. 864. So that's change in income. Change in the sense what you have to find, students. Difference, change in annual income. 864 minus 240. 24 is the answer. 864. 660 minus 40, 20 and 4. rupees rupees 624 is the answer. This is the change in income. So basically, two questions, students. They're not given a single question, two questions together, and the change in concept is the sale procedure. Sale procedure is the extra thing we need to find. And one more thing, if they give such a lengthy question, it would be for 4 marks. If they won't give it for 3. It was a lengthy question to solve, they would give it for 4 marks. Okay, that's it. Shall we end the class? How many questions are there, students? See, another 2 and 7, 8, 9 and 10 minutes are there. What time shall I conduct? 10:30? Or will you all try it? Tell me. 10:45? Okay, almost 1 hour, students. 1 hour break. 10:45. It might go up to 12, 12:15. 1.5 hour. Whoever wants can join. Whoever is interested can join, students. I'll be doing this question. Okay, you all can leave now. Whoever wants can join.